Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of This Is Our Life. Okay, we got something in the mail today. Something I actually wasn't expecting to arrive yet. Uh, I was thinking maybe it wouldn't even get here till next month. This there are six of them. There's six of them in here. Yeah, I should have gone over there and looked right there without turning around. This will be to put on our wall. No, we don't need all six, but that was the only way to buy it. And this and the other one that I've already shown you. And right now I don't know where it is, but the other one which I have shown before, there it is right there. This one, which folds up. This one is more or less for like a memory box, hope chest, something like that. This will be to put on in a frame on the wall. Now, initially, we may just get one of the dollar store frames, but that's not for just a dollar store frame. It has to be something better than that. The thing is, there are six of them. We don't need six, so we'll give five of them to the minister at the church. I mean, at least that way somebody else will have one, and they don't have to pay for. Um, so that's the main thing I wanted to talk about. Is that King? The one thing, I don't know if you can tell, but they bent it. Thankfully, they didn't crease it, but in the envelope, it was bent into the box, the mailbox. I'm like, they should have put a sticker or something on the outside of the envelope saying, don't fold. But they didn't do that. So, guess who I got in touch with after 4, 5, 6 years? Mrs. Hunt. Who's Mrs. Hunt, you might ask? She was my principal in the one elementary school that I went to the longest. My screen froze, so I'm just waiting for it to unfreeze. You may wonder why this, well, yeah, I don't know what you're able to see because the screen froze, so I don't know if it's even recording. I'll just wait. Okay, there we go. You might wonder what this is and this. Well, they're supposed to be for practicing tying knots, but I just kind of sit here and I don't do it. I need to cut two more and put on my bug out bag, on the back of my bug out bag. That's something to do. But anyway, so I got in touch with Mrs. Hunt. I got an email from her this morning. I sent her a message last night, and I got a message from her this morning. And I'm going to invite her to the wedding. Her parents were my grandparents in the sense that I always saw them as my grandparents. I called them my grandparents. I loved going to the farm. They had a farm down in Texas. Some of my happiest memories are on that farm. Some of my happiest memories are with Mrs. Hunt. And I reckon that's kind of sad that some of your fondest memories are with someone other than your parents. But I have fond memories of my dad, but my mom. Anyway, we can get into that. But I was thinking of something because we kind of have an open invitation, sort of a semi-open invitation to our wedding. My beautiful wife is over here, but I'm not going to show her to you right now because even though she's beautiful no matter when or what, she kind of woke up. I don't think she's wants me to show you.
I might have to smack him.
Yeah. So anyway, got the haircut. Might have a trim before the wedding, a few days before the wedding. I don't know. But we have posted on, or I have posted on Facebook, both as my profile picture and the page picture about our wedding. It has the date, it has the location. I just want to let you brown shirts and Keene know something. Because I know you're not very bright, so you need to be informed, because otherwise you won't get it. If you want to come by and disrupt things, I want you to think about something first.
We'll get the cops called on you.
Now, there are going to be, we are inviting a couple of cops.
Yeah.
We're inviting somebody in my family who's a retired cop, and there are going to be more than a couple of rednecks there. I think you should be more concerned with us rednecks than the cops and retired cops and former cops. When I say former, I mean people who didn't stay long enough to retire.
I might carry the shotgun down the with me.
Yeah. And now I know y'all are going to say, oh, he's threatening us. Oh, my gosh. No, we're not threatening you. We're just telling you behave. Jeez. Y'all are a bunch of spoiled brats or something. I don't know.
Crybabies.
Yeah.
I hate them.
No, so, anyway, so yeah, if you want, no, at the ceremony, I'm not going to say who, but I have a feeling that if you try to disrupt things, he's bigger than I am, and he's just going to walk over to you. He's going to grab a hold of you, and he ain't going to remember much after that. So you might want to think about that. Plus, it's private property. If you're one of the Keene Brown shirts, you're not welcome, and you know who you are. I know you monitor things. You keep track of what people say and do, yet you say it's wrong for people to do that. Hypocrites. And how many of you guys say, "Oh, we don't like the cops. We don't call the cops," but then you actually call them. I know Ian Cantwell and Garrett have called the police on people. Bunch.
Crybabies.
Yeah, crybabies, just a bunch of wimps. But anyway, so yeah, so that came in. But see, this and this, even though this will not be on the wall, I still want them to be done really nice. I don't want to just take a pen and, write on it, because I want it to be nice, because this is going to be displayed. Now, we have this. This came in the other day. Can you see that all right? I know the glare of the light might be a bit. But I'm trying to burn a CD with music for the wedding, but I'm not quite figuring that out, because I was able to burn one song, and I tried to go to another song and burn it, and it wouldn't do it. So I don't know. I have to talk to the person who was telling me about how to do it, and maybe she can help me figure out what I'm doing wrong. I gave Mrs. Hunt our phone number, so we might hear from her. Maybe today, who knows? It would be nice if I hear from her today. But yeah, well, the last couple of years in San Antonio, you didn't want to know me. It was just bad. It was just bad. And now life is good. Oh, and something else. Somebody, it was a different person than who was telling me about how to burn a CD. She was telling me, she gave me a link to a website, and I don't remember see if I have it up. No, I don't have it up. They're dedicated to, like, when you get married, to buy a house, buy property, do some fix up of your house, furnishings for your house. They deal with that on that website. I was trying to make an account earlier, and it just wasn't. It just kept spinning. Everything else was working, but that one website just kept spinning. So I'm like, I'm not gonna keep fighting with it. But yes, Mrs. Hunt, I'm in New Hampshire. Haven't lived in Texas in a few years now. And no, I have no intention of ever going back. I do miss the food and some of the people, but 40 years is just too many years. Too many years to be in any one place. And I lived in most parts of Texas, and you know, there are parts of Texas that I like a lot more than other parts, but anyway. My wife over here, she's from Illinois. We met online, and just the difference she's made in my life, I don't know how to describe the difference. Making me a man, helping me to become a man. I never thought I'd find anyone like her, and I feel very lucky. I am very lucky. So, anyway, yeah, Mrs. Hunt, I would like to send you an invitation to the wedding. We need to actually get these invitations mailed this week. We have a stack of what, 16? Something like 16 right now, and we're gonna hand some out instead of putting postage on them because we don't have that kind of money. We're gonna actually hand some to people, you know, and but anyway, so for my regular viewers, I know I keep saying I'm gonna make a bug out bag video. I will. I just don't know what I'm gonna do it. We have this. I don't know where it is. I saw it earlier. Bought this little cheap camcorder, and I'm going to use that for the wedding. And what I was thinking of doing was using that camcorder to make the bug out bag video. You know, all I'm going to do with that video is I'm going to take both our bug out bags and put them in the kitchen, on the kitchen floor. And I'm going to take everything out and I'm going to kind of organize it. Right now, I cannot lift my wife's bug out bag. If I cannot lift her bug out bag, there's no way she can lift it up. I can lift mine up, but mine's actually empty right now. But anyway, you know, another quick thing for my regular viewers. This little less than $1 for the soap dish. This is a little like pocket survival kit. It has fishing kit, sewing kit, can opener, a little knife and matches and stuff. The one thing I don't, there's a knife blade in there. One thing that's not in there that I'd like to add, some cotton balls coated in Vaseline. Yeah, believe me, this, I could find a way to fit it in here. Just a few of them. Or even take one cotton ball and divide it into 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. Yeah, I remember back in the day, back in A-Leaf, the cotton fields. I remember the cotton fields. Anyway, so, yeah, the wedding CD that I'm trying to burn, it's going to go on one of these. I think that's kind of neat that it looks like a 45. Oh, they're actually different colors. Green, orange, purple. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, anyway, I guess that's it. Oh, this came from my wife. Got it mainly for my wife. Pilgrim's Progress, John Bunyan. Actually, I don't know if it's in modern English or if it is. Yeah, I think this is a modern English good. Not one of those 300-year-old English, actually translated into modern English. But, this came the other day. I haven't read it yet. I used to have a hardcover edition of this. I haven't read it yet, though. But so we got that wedding certificate, and oh, I talked to my cousin up in Canada, one of my many cousins in Canada. I don't know how we're going to do it, but she said, yes, send the aunties a wedding invitation, even though they're not going to be able to make it. One might be able to make it, but the other two aren't going to be able to make it. But, I guess that's all. Y'all, have a good day.